Hi, my name is Bear, and this time it's a co-op shooter bundle. It contains several great games and few not so great. I will talk about every single one of them in this video later, so no options this time. You pay €9.13 or almost $10 for the collection and you get all the games. This way you would pay around €1.50 for one game. Yeah, it's getting cheaper and cheaper every day. And you will find my affiliate link to this collection in the description below. Anyway, let's start with Zombie Army Trilogy. So, as the title says, it is 3 games and not 1. Basically, you get a third Zombie Army, and along with it as a bonus comes remastered editions of Zombie Army 1 and 2. So here in the dying flames of World War II, Hitler has unleashed one more unholy gamble, a legion of undead warriors that threatens to conquer the whole Europe, and you have to stop them. You can do that alone or in a team with friends or strangers to save humanity from zombie menace. Here you'll find 3 campaigns across 15 demon-infested missions. An online co-op mode is tailored for 2 to 4 players. The game also has this cool feature with an X-ray kill camera, where you can experience every lung burst and every rotten bone shatter up close in detail. People are saying that this game has no in-game purchases, no long-ass cutscenes, and is just pure fun. Just don't play alone. Back 4 Blood. The game tried to become a spiritual successor for Left 4 Dead, but something went wrong and it flopped. Fun fact is that nobody cared about the review score, which was mixed and still is, and people bought the game anyway. In a way, it is a commercial success. I say that because it has around 40,000 reviews on Steam, and other games with the same destiny of flopping barely accumulate 5,000. For example, Forspoken only has 4,000 by now, so in a way Back 4 Blood is flop-proof, but now it is abandoned by developers as well. Last update was around a year ago, so if you run into problems or something feels not right, this is it. The thing stays here forever. Warhammer Vermintide 2. This is a 4-player co-op action game where you can control one of 5 heroes and fight the combined forces of a ruinous chaos army and the swarming Skaven horde. The only thing standing between utter defeat and victory is you and your allies. If you fall, so will the Empire. So it's fair to say that the Empire is probably doomed and it's your fault. Well, at least in the beginning, when you are not accustomed to the gameplay and controls. So here you can choose between 5 different characters, each with 3 branching careers to master. You will also find ladders of different difficulty, from puny and lame recruit to more respectful veteran and champion, and finally a legend. Also 15 talent trees and more than 50 various types of powerful weapons won't let you get bored, that's for sure. Zombie Army 4 Dead War. Hitler's hordes are back for more. Abominable occult enemies, epic weapons, and a harrowing new campaign for 1 to 4 players await you in 1940s Europe, as you will have to fight to save humankind from undead Armageddon. The game offers huge new levels where you uncover a sinister plan that takes you across Italy and beyond. You will fight the forces of darkness in corpse-riddled canals, survive a zombie zoo, and journey to dark, inexplicable places no person has been before and live to tell the tale. The game is also armed with the old good X-ray kill camera. You can watch in slow motion as bullets, bombs, and other stuff destroy bones and flesh in a see-through vision. I ain't gonna lie, that is really satisfying. And when zombies surround you, you can fight back in melee combat as well. Game has a very positive review score, and the only thing people are mainly complaining about is that this is a third-person only game. No first-person shooting action here, sadly. Anacrusis. So it is obvious that Left 4 Dead genre is alive again and it's living the golden days these days. Anacrusis bends the rules a bit, and instead of never-ending swarms of brain-thirsty zombies, we get aliens. So this is a usual 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship.
Still, not as massive as your mama.
It is stranded at the edge of the explored space and, you know, suddenly aliens happen. You'll team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. I have noticed that the game is trying to be funny, and I like the overall style of retro sci-fi spaceship and characters, but Anacrusis actually has nothing really game-changing in it. So play Anacrusis if you are a fan of the genre and have some friends who can play along, or play with strangers, but you know that it's not the same. Killing Floor 2. You'll descend into continental Europe, where the outbreak caused by a failed experiment has quickly spread and gained unstoppable momentum, essentially paralyzing the European Union. Well, that sucks, I live here. The monster clones are everywhere and civilization is in disarray. Communications have failed, governments have collapsed, and military forces have been systematically eradicated. The people of Europe know survival and self-preservation too well, and lucky survivors have gone into hiding. Well, all except you and your friends. You kill the monster scum and make Europe great again. You'll find a bunch of playable characters in online co-op mode, or solo mode if you are willing to brave the horrific mutants alone. Also, the game has cool versus survival game mode, a 12-player PvP match where two teams take turns playing humans versus monsters. The game has around 90% of positive reviews, so it's probably the shooter you were looking for. That's it, and as I've mentioned, you will find the link to this collection in the description below and also in the first pinned comment. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you
Next time. Bye.